Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. Today we are doing challenges 11 through 20 of the January 2025 monthly challenges. Challenge 11 is Jhin and Gangplank. Special rules are unflinching strength. Each round the player's first Noxus card costs 1 less to play. Savage mysticism. Round start each player gets a mana gem. Trick of the late game start the foe summons a 0/8 mirror mage. And take flight. When the foe gets the attack token, they summon a fleet feather tracker. There's a lot going on here. Shouldn't really matter because it's still an early challenge. And for this, we're going to be using Taliyah again. Relics are Scourge's Stash, Stalker's Blade, and Crown Guard Inheritance. This gives us mana so we can take it. I have the aspect here, is probably pretty good. Mana deposit's probably fine. We go into Jhin, whose power is elaborate plans. When you strike the enemy nexus, they create a fleeting Blade's Edge in hand. This is a good starting hand. So I think what we're going to want to do here is just absorb this damage. Kind of want to get Mask Mother down for the mana gem. Hibernating Rock Bear is maybe a better call though. That way next round we can have two Grumpy Rock Bears. Impersonates a little unfortunate there. I don't know if that's necessary, but should be enough to win the game. Yeah. We go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a powder keg. The first time the foe starts the round with less than 20 health, summon the Dreadway. So this is the upgraded version of the power where they don't have to pay for it. So we need to be careful about giving them that opportunity. There's also the potential that they could summon 2 of the Dreadway because they do have Savage Mysticism, so they get the extra mana. So if they have 1 in hand, and then they get the free 1 on board on round 3, they could have 2 Dreadway, which probably kill us. I think what I want to do is play Rock Hopper and then Desert Naturalist on the Boiling Sands. I think that is the correct thing to do here. And our sands got taken away. That's fine. We can't really play this anymore. don't think attacking is winning. And then we'll end up in the situation that I just said, where we'll have the potential for 2 with the Dreadaway, which we do not want. This hopefully is winning. We're good. Don't know if we have the ability to just do a damage here.
You best hope they'll do, mate.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
I'll take my time.
He didn't attack, therefore he loses.
I'm gonna cut you.
Challenge number 12 is Misfortune and Yasuo. Special rules are Blinking Flames, all spells and skills deal 1 extra damage, and Prophet of an Elder God 2. When the foe attacks, spawn 3. This I'm going to be using Warwick with relics, 2 Stalker's Blade, and the Curator's Gatebreaker. If Warwick dies and we have an extra 1 in hand, usually the Curator's Gatebreaker will then win the game because you get so much extra damage. I do have his 6-star unlocked, and I don't think it matters too much what we take, but life steal here will probably be pretty good if we end up needing that, which we shouldn't. Violent Discord is maybe really good because of Blinking Flames. It also has Paramedic Wake. And playing things for free is good.
Sure you can handle me.
You go into Misfortune, whose power is Boarding Party. When the foe's units attack, deal 1 to the player's battling unit and the player's Nexus. And that's going to end up being 2 because of Blinking Flames, I think. I want to use pass here so they play a card. That way when we drop Warwick, we get an extra strike trigger.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
First one's free.
This should be fine. This attack could potentially not win if they do anything, like make it rain. We want to get rid of our worst card. I don't know what that is. Some treasure, maybe.
My destination.
Then we go into Yasuo, whose power is Gathering Storm. When the foe attacks, stun the player's weakest unit, and they draw 1. And we're just getting damage instances in here. And again, we're going to want to pass. So they play a card. Second Stalker's Blade isn't really doing anything in that situation. Because there's not a second thing to hit.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey. First one's free. No refunds.
Brewing up some trouble.
Even if they stun here, it's fine. Challenge 13 is Tahm Kench. Special rules are unnatural selection, players' units have evolve, and hard fought heist. Round start, the foe has a 50% chance to create a lucky find in hand. Player has a 25% chance. We're going to be using Warwick again. The early ones were just trying to, you know, use fillers. I love anything with mana, so we'll take Zoe here. And double attack sounds pretty good. Tahm Kench's power is Big Feast. When they summon a unit, grant it +0/+3. That should be fine. Our plan's going to be generally the same. Play Warwick on round 2, win the game. We might need to wait till round 3 because we're not going to have the attack token on 2 here.
And here's where I take my constellation. Still, paint is just accidental art. Paint your feelings.
Remember, you never saw me.
Which side was upside again? Whichever way the paint drips, Zoe.
And if I pass, I should play Tahm Kench. So we're going to try to get that to happen.
I can do this.
Like this.
I hope this works.
I don't know what happened there, but it was pretty good. Challenge 14 is Caitlyn. Special rules are unnatural selection, players' units have evolve, and sneaky manta. Round start, if the player has spell mana, the foe steals 1. That kind of sucks. We're going to be using Ambessa with double Guardian Angel and Stalker's Blade. I really like this build. It lets you sacrifice Ambessa, and then when you do, you get extra midnight raids out of it. And I don't know. We'll just go full Moxus and pick up Swain here. Mage Seeker's clearance is probably good. And we'll start with Ambessa in hand. It's never bad.
I'm on the case.
Caitlyn's power is on the case. Round start, the foe plants 1 Flash Bomb Trap in the top 8 cards of the player's deck. Could play this Demolitionist here, it's free.
Remember the objectives. Strike at their foundation.
And unfortunately lose 2 spells there, but not too big of a deal. Do you want our opponent to play a card? That'd be ideal before we draw another card, but we'll deal with it, it's fine. No problems at all. Challenge 15 is Fiora. Special rules are frenzied fighting. Players' units have +2/+2. Round end deal 2 to all the players' units. And C to power. Game start, the foe summons an Emperor's Dais. We are going to be using Kindred for this. Guardian Angel, Double Stalker's Blade. I find that to be the best Kindred build. Unless you need to do really high level content. Then sometimes you swap out the Stalker's Blade for Everfrost. Just the idea is control your opponents by playing an infinite amount of Kindreds. And Deathless on Kindred is incredible. Fiora's power is time to duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give that ally +1/+1 and tough this round. Keep the crumble, this will let us get rid of a Fiora. Make a wide board here. The prey will die next round, but they'll do 6 damage to the enemy nexus, so that's pretty good. Just pass, we'll play Fiora. And we kind of don't have to do anything here, we can just sit. We can't. I mean, we could do 2 damage, I guess.
Everything I've worked for. They would fall by my blade.
Can Mask Mother here, that'll give us more Kindred.
I remember our beginning.
I as well, dear wolf.
And that's game. Challenge 16 is Fizz with Mercy Killings round end, kill all damage units. And welcome to the crew round start, give the player's strongest unit vulnerable this round. So obviously the combination of these means that our opponent will always be able to remove our strongest unit at round end. We are using Warwick, so the idea there is all of their units should be damaged. If they come in with more than 2 health, so they'll die at the end of the round without us doing anything. I'll go ahead and take Shadow Totem here. I think that's fine. Maybe Reckoner's Mark is better. Shadow Totem's probably fine. And spells we take do get Parametric Wake, so we can take something like Rummage, which will let us draw whatever cards we need, and then, yeah. Will also do damage to the enemy nexus. Fizz's power is Mercurial Nature. Round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 or less from their regions. It costs 1 less. I feel like I never realized it, but Fizz just kind of shows his butt there, huh? Anything it plays with only 1 health won't automatically die, and that's a little bit sad. They do play like a fair amount of 1 health units. I think they have the potential to play at least 1 more card here. Double Curators over Double Stalker's Blade might actually be better for how little health these guys have. So what we're doing is saving the blood hunts here for when they challenge us. That way we can just remove those units and then Warwick will stay alive. Kinda want to play 1 more card here. Just not sure which card.
Follow my song to safer harbor.
And that was fine. Challenge 17 is Nautilus. Special rules are salty dogs. Each round the player's first Bilgewater card costs 1 less to play, and domination, which is rally for our opponents. I was doing so good about picking our champion ahead of time. For this one we're using Ambessa again. I like Ambessa, I think Ambessa is great. For support, doesn't really matter. Take Katarina. Champion item chest. Quick Strike Blade on Ambessa, it really isn't bad. Shadow Totem might be funnier. Yeah, and I don't think we actually need anything. Elixir of Sorcery on Might's kinda cool though. Nautilus's power is all will drown. When any unit dies, heal the foe's Nexus 1 and the foe tosses 1 if they aren't deep. Really wanted to pull Ambessa, but it is what it is. Still have the opportunity to get her later. There we go. And here we can play Rictus. It'll stun one of the units. I do kind of want to pass here, but I'm not sure they'll play a card. And this should be winning. Challenge number 18 is Lulu and Fizz. Special rules are combat awareness, all units have scout, and creeping chill rounds start frostbite the player's strongest unit. These two kind of suck in combination, it'll hurt us a lot. We'll be using Diana though to take advantage of that scout. Hopefully we don't hit a point where Diana can never attack because of the creeping chill. For relics, we're using Banshee's Veil for Spell Shield, Troll King's Crown for Overwhelm, and Caulfield's Warhammer for just +2/+1. It might be worth actually swapping that out for Grand General's counter plan here, because that way we can at least give us some ability to attack, even if we're not attacking with Diana. That'll still be useful. I think Mask Mother with Quick Strike Blade is kind of funny, so I'm going to take it. Jack might have been a better option, but it's hard to say right now actually, because of the Creeping Chill. We'll take Rally on the Lunari Duskbringer, it's one of the cards you want to play anyway. Impale Cascade Summoning is really nice. We go into Lulu, whose power is Adoribus. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. So that'll be an extra layer that we have to deal with on top of the Creeping Chill. Actually, the more I think about it, I'm not sure Diana is a great choice here. You might have wanted something that does just burn damage so you don't have to deal with any of these potential problems.
Stop eating or no more walkies! Here, sound the alarm!
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Whoa, meet Lulu! Lulu, this is Glow! Hi, Glow! I like your tattle!
Lunari, rise! No more hiding.
Nosy dewdrop! Wait, is that a familiar frog? Oh my gosh! Go on, Ram!
You told me to say hello. Hello.
Let's go!
I don't want to block here, but I'm not sure I have a choice. We're going to be taking a lot of damage.
I as well, dear wolf.
And they have far too many blockers here. So they're probably going to lose. Kindred would be my guess here. Attack in disorder.
Great. Is that a familiar frog? Oh my gosh. Go on, man.
Show me to say hello.
Calm mind and open heart breathe the night.
Yeah, and there's nothing we can do here.
You were misguided.
Pleased to meet you.
Maybe something with Challenger would have been a better play.
Illness by moonlight. Night descends.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
All Solari fear the truth.
Here, sound the alarm.
Another moon guide me. Cold and unforgiving as moonlight. I cannot turn back. I will be heard.
I find that I'm really missing Chosen by the Stars here as a way to make Diana stronger. That's really what propels her.
Night descends.
Or even something like Bounty Hunters Renown might have been better. I think we'll be okay on this round anyway.
What other reinforcements?
Fear not death.
Our light grows brighter.
Bring the others. Affirmative.
Because we actually drew Diana this time. As always, it is quite important to draw your champions. Then we go into Fizz. Hopefully nothing bad will happen here. He does have a lot of elusives, and elusive with Scout is kind of a problem. We didn't have a lot of enablers for Nightfall last time, and that hurt us a lot.
By the moon's crescent flame. No more lies. Face your heretic.
I will be heard.
Another Marvolian miracle! deliverance!
You don't scare me!
Whatever.
One last battle.
Hide no longer.
Just keep the enemy's units down, everything should be fine.
Cloaked in silver light, unseen thunder, the new moon conceals you from our foes. Night tried to blind me with resplendence, but they could not break me.
I think we're great here.
Cannot face your heritage. Night descends.
Yeah. So having Diana on board is pretty good for the Diana tech. Challenge 19 is Yasuo. Special rules are Bandle Magic. Game start, the player summons a Bandle Tree and nothing but Powder Monkeys. Round start, if a foe has the attack token, they summon a Powder Monkey. For this, we're going to be using Jhin. Relics are Curator's Gatebreaker and 2 Riptide Battery. This order is important. The Curator's Gatebreaker here will trigger the Plunder there. If you have it in the other order, then it won't work. So make sure you put it in that order. Jhin is incredible, so you basically can't lose. And take Ezreal because we're going to be casting a lot of spells, hopefully. And then, yeah. Deathless is fine, doesn't really matter. Taking things on Captive Audience is good because you'll end up playing Captive Audience for free. And Yasuo's power is the Gathering Storm. When the foe attacks, stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws one. So when the player attacks, when the foe attacks. Bandle Tree is kind of an active negative. Because it just clogs up your hand. Like as you can see, it gave me a 6 and a 7. Like those are very unplayable.
Display of skill.
I alone decide.
And another 7. I think they'll play one more card. Yeah, perfect. So you can see our hand is full here. So we actually didn't get as many captive audience as we would have liked. Just clogged from the Bandle Tree, and we got another 6. Not a lot you can do about that.
I hear it now. The thunderous applause.
Need to play a card here, or that return is going to kill my Jhin. But again, we're in this situation where our hand is just mostly unplayable. But it's fine, it gives us the opportunity to drop Jhin again. Should just attack there. Although potentially they could have had any sort of stun. Still good. 3 mana. And there it is. And finally, challenge number 20 is Yasuo and Gangplank. Special rules are Vestige of Hylia, all spells cost 1 less, all units have Spell Shield and Chilling Prophecy. Game start, the foe summons a Frozen Thrall, set its countdown to 5. For this we're going to be using Ahri. Relics are the Curator's Gatebreaker, Hymn of Valor, and Lost Chapter. Because of Vestige of Taliyah giving everything spell shield, we do want to go with something that is non-interactive, and Ahri is basically top end on interactive, so not really good choices there. Maybe should have re-rolled. Summoning Beacon on Sprite Dance is probably okay, but I want to see if I can do a little better. Mana Gem on Mr. Root, I'm fine taking. And Flash of Brilliance with Paramantic Wake is probably good, as our whole goal is to be on interactive anyway. Doing damage without the opponent being able to do anything is good. We go into Yasuo again. We can keep anything that says recall.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
I go with a wind flow for now.
Here, sound the alarm.
And Charm will send them back, but it will give us our Ahri back,
This world has to offer.
which is what we really want anyway. And I'll wait on Sprite Dance until next round. We can drop this Dancing Droplet, transfer over our stacks here, pick up another Sprite Dance,
I go where the road takes me.
Wander. For once, I think you lost.
and then the elusives will
Hope you brought
swap
friends.
places. Quick Strike Blade sounds pretty good. Potentially you could lose her on the first play, but after that she's gonna be immortal, so that'll be good. And Mana Deposit means we can play her forever. So all we need to start with is an Ahri, and then like 2 recall spells should be enough to win the game. I go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge, which we've seen before. Yeah.
I go with a wind flow for now. Be still. The forest and I are one.
You got legs. Use them.
A whisper in the woods.
And we just play all our
I
recalls.
go with a wind flow for now. Wild hearts should run free.
And that's that. That is challenges 11 through 20 for January 2025. Yeah, that's it. A little problem on that Lulu fight. Not drawing Diana was mainly the issue. But I think it might have been a bad pick given Creeping Shell. Yeah, that's it. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, or don't, I don't actually care. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Hope it helps. Love you, bye.